stock market is rigged. It's 9/17, the day before Jerome Powell starts lowering interest rates, causing inflation to go crazy and assets to go crazy and whatever. Looking at the flow today, top 5 alerts are all going to be bears / KTR. And looking at them right now, I'll just scroll down here. Trading 10 contracts, you take profit at 100% for 5, let the rest of them run. You're turning, don't have the investment amount in here yet, but you're turning that into $6,690 profit. If we change that number, take profit to 0, you're getting $8,635 at the end of the session, and that's not even selling at the high, because oh my goodness, we nuked. Let's look at the price action step by step using rigged AI, the options trading system that lets you copy trade Wall Street. We're going to go with everything. We're going to turn Komodo on. This is going to show you our top option alerts. These have the highest win rate. So working on like a very simple guide now, because there have been so many product updates. All the documentation is like uber outdated. But like the most important thing is knowing if you are late. And when you see price, when you see this alert come in, 10:08, 10:07, and just minutes before you were down and it moved up over $1, $1.50, right? I mean, you can see it. I mean, you can see it. It's clear, right? Like, look at this thing. It just moved up. You just moved up to the 566 strike when all of this bullish flow is coming in, and the win rate on these things is quite high. I mean, let's look at it. Well, 40.28% historically, last 30 days, 0. And when that says 0, it means it has not won at all in the last 30 days. So what do we do? What do we think? Well, it comes down to KTR, Komodo target range. We know that this is late. And if you look here and here, when Komodo fills for these, you make money. You don't lose money, okay? So we can zoom in on this new alert feature that we have here that is a little bit of work in progress. If we switch to the KTR fill, so coming back, let me just scroll over. The alert is right here, 10:08, okay? And right here highlighted, you see, this is our KTR. This is the target range for entry. And all that means is like when this alert wins, this is typically where it draws down to. And because P is edge that you see right here, it's reliable. And you'll notice that if you filled right here, the drawdown was under 20%, minimal, and you made money. Like, you made money. That's what this is about. So it's like, hey, this is a really good setup. We absolutely love this setup. It's late. We want to enter using KTR. And if you did that, you didn't get 100%, but you didn't lose money. That's what this is about. Like, you made a little bit, and that is great. We look at what happens next. So you can keep Komodo on, or you can look at everything. And typically, what we like to do is everything 40% plus win rate. Let's just switch this over really quick. What is the first thing that you notice, right? Okay, we come down, you get a little bit of a bounce here at the blue line, right when KTR fills. But look at the price action after. We fail to break above 566. And when you're looking at this thing, right? Bear, 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 bear. One little bull and another bear. So the thought process here needs to be, 1, the win rate on this thing is fantastic. Let's scroll down and find it. You're looking at 46.03% overall, only 19.23 in the last 30 days. It has edge. You never get KTR. It is never in drawdown. It is a perfect trade. That is absolutely beautiful. Go back to Komodo only really quickly. Cover the rest of the session. Literally said in Discord, low volume, under 100%. Volume falls off. Don't expect anything to happen. Now, if this, you can see it here in the purple line, if this keeps spiking and we're at 120% here at 1300, then we're probably going to have a trend day. It is probably going to nuke to oblivion, but that doesn't happen. And this flat line, if you're trading it, has to absolutely terrify you. The next thing that should terrify you is this. Like, we try and make it super easy. So this is like red and this is super red. As soon as you get to that third strike, 562, right? That's 3 down from the blue line. That is the dead zone. That is where all trades go to die. And that's exactly what happened, right? They made it look like it was going to go up. They made it look like it was going to go down, and they just chopped it the rest of the session, closing right at 563. So even though these alerts here have a high win rate, what does it come down to, people? It's like, 1, look at the position, and then 2, ask yourself, are you late? This is late. This already moved down. It's in the red. That is an extremely high risk trade. Like, historically, oh my gosh, historically it wins like crazy. NA means no results in the last 30 days. And that's good. It's like, that makes sense because typically when you get down this low, the move keeps going. But it didn't today, and the reason why you don't want to trade it is because it's late. That is late, that is late, and this one is late. It's just like, hey, this is in the red. This is not something you want to trade. Good one. Pretty good, right? Because these make money, okay? You know, you're getting 64% in 9 minutes with no drawdown. And then boom, you're winning here. And if you have everything on, you're looking at the rest of this flow and thinking, oh my goodness, that is bearish. We're right at the blue line. Remember, the blue line is like very neutral. And then eventually they just send this thing. And we've posted about it in other videos before. You're normally okay to chase this thing to 2 or 3 whenever it starts happening. You're looking at this alert right here, 12:23. It's late. Use KTR. And if you use KTR and you filled here, okay, your return was 186.13% in an hour and 18 minutes with only a 12.53% drawdown. That is what this is about. I mean, you could have even caught a little bit of this action here at the bottom. You're getting a bull swing, 53.33%, edge, 43 in the last 30 days. It doesn't get 100%, but you don't lose money on this trade. I mean, even if you held it until the very end, you're getting 34. And then you look at the next one, like, this is late. Not great. Don't trade it. That is how you use rigged. Now tomorrow, Jerome Powell might be a little bit crazy, might be the most insane day ever, or everyone's so hyped it could be completely terrible. The Komodo may not work as well just because it's such a unique session. And we'll show you that because you'll see all the event stuff tagged right here on the platform. But just going into tomorrow thinking like, hey, move, swing, move is probably what's going to happen. But this is the first time they're lowering rates after the fastest rate hike, blah, blah, blah. Who knows? Trade smart, always lose small, sometimes win big. Somehow we need to come up with a way to say, hey, if it's late, use KTR, because if you did that today, you absolutely crushed it, even though we were on hard mode. That was the session. See you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a good one.